Hey everybody, John Henderson Pierre, the Beer Ramble, back again with you. Another beer rambling edition. It's kind of a bit chilly out here, and I figured what best time to do a beer review, right? Yes, December, and now it goes nice weather to now chilly weather. That would be. Anyway, today we're looking at Kona Hanalei Island IPA. 4.5% ABV. Pardon me. Gets a 3.6 out of 5 score on Beer Advocate. From the Kona Brewing Co, based in Hawaii. I've had their Castaway IPA, but their Fire Rock Pale Ale and their Big Wave Golden Ale, which was under another name called the Pacific Golden Ale. I think I got that correct. Could be. Those are their flagship beers. They're two flagships that started it out back in. The company began in 1994, but those beers were being brewed then and then went public and to the masses in 1995. So here's what the beer looks like. An ale brewed with passion fruit, orange, and guava with natural flavors added. Definitely getting some of those sense of an IPA, some of the Mosaic and Centennial hops. But I do smell more guava. And orange than anything, but the hops are kind of balancing this beer out very well. Not much of a head on this one, but guava. Taste some of that. Definitely taste some of the hop bitterness. There is some orange, but it has a more of a grapefruit taste to this. That's okay. Nothing to really cry home about, but it's good. Again, the beers are available in 36 states, but I don't really buy them a lot. I saw this at the store today. It was like $1.75, and I said I'll pick it up and try it. I don't get a lot of their beers or review some of their beers often. I did, again, the Castaway IPA I liked. I was not a fan, but I liked it. I gave it a fair shake on that. But this has a, forgive me, my camera might be falling apart here, but following them, I'm going to keep it still right now. Has a very nice balance of the fruits there in this. More citrus than the guava I'm tasting in this beer. Guava, sorry. Yeah, I mean, you could knock a couple of these back. I mean, again, 4.5% is, but most IPAs now, I don't know if you really consider this maybe as a session IPA, maybe. Hanalei, a very famous word, a Hawaiian term. A lot of these session IPAs now that you can pair food just about with anything. This is okay. And 4.5 is, you can easily put a lot of this away. Knock a lot of them back, you know. You'll be in a very, very happy place. I'm already finished that beer. I mean, it's very refreshing. The ownership of the company, I don't know. I think if I look at, maybe go back on some channels, some of the other beer channels, folks who've done Kona beers, I think they're under the, might be under Anheuser-Busch InBev in terms of their distribution. I'm not sure. I have to double check again. Double check my Castaway IPA video. If it is, then I'll probably put that in the when I upload it. I'll probably put that on my in the info section, describing what the beer is, you know, all that. So yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm very biased to certain IPAs that have that really, to me, has everything: the hops, the flavor, the characteristic of it, and Goose does that for me. The Ranger does that for me. Lagunitas IPA does that for me as well. even the Harpin IPA does that, and those are probably the ones that I would get more than anything else. If I'm, you know, consuming it, and I consume IPAs here and there on a, you know, frequently. This IPAs, lagers. If you watch my videos, you know I drink IPAs. I drink lagers, Helles Doppelbocks, and stouts, and the pilsner. So those are the ones I'll consume more of and I'll review more of. Where you see me reviewing or posting pictures on different groups on Facebook and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean this is okay. I can't think of anything bad about it. I know some people want to say, hey, let's not go over a bit on some of the styles. Let's not make these beers become too fruity, you know, too, you know. Some say we're going to the territory of a wine cooler or you know, or champagne or maybe or a cider. You know, I don't know. But as I said again, you know, I could knock maybe 5 of these back. Probably perfect for summer, not for this time of year, but you know, unless you're indoors or you're, you know, hanging out with friends, you know, just on a cold day like this here in Mobile, Alabama. But yeah, I mean, I can see it as pairing with anything. Wings, you could pair this with some wings. You could pair this with some, you know, maybe a chili. I would more look at this as I would more look at this as a sessional IPA than your standard IPA, which tend to be higher in ABV, between say 5 or 7%, 4.5. You know, it's good. You know, but it ain't gonna, you know, make you feel woozy. Where the IPA is within that range, 6 or 7, that you'll between 5 or 7, you'll kind of, you know, maybe have 2, maybe 3, and then cut it right there at that point. But so, yeah, I'm very digging this. I like this a lot. I think this is quite good. I mean, I like it. I'm not saying digging it, but I like it. So I'm going to be fair about this. So about the same score. So I think a 3.6 out of 5. I think that would be considered a B- score, or C+ going on to a B-. So I think that's where I'm going to give this beer as, you know, for me. The Castle IPA I did like too, but again, not one to hug it and say, yeah, I'm gonna get this. Again, this is the greatest thing I ever had. You know? No, it's good, it's okay, and leave it right there. But anyway, I'm gonna give that score about a B for the Kona Kona Hanalei Island IPA. So, yeah, I'm not the beer ain't making me do this, but I'm just mine's on other things. But anyway, that's my score on this beer. John and Pierre, the Beer Ramble. So keep on watching. As always, cheers. Aloha, aloha, aloha. Kona, Kona, Kona. I like you, baby.